Restaurants, bars, and other businesses are set to pay even more for the privilege of selling alcohol, thanks to the Liquor License Amendment Act passed in the House of Assembly on Friday. It all means that once passed into law, many businesses will see their annual liquor license fee increase by at least 50%. Opposition leader Craig Cannonier, whose private businesses sell liquor, says now is not the time for additional fees for entrepreneurs.
For many of the businesses, it's going from $2,000 up to $1,000. Many of these Mr. and Mrs. Bermuda companies, entrepreneurs, can't afford the $2,000 now. You're increasing it by 50% at a time where many of the entrepreneurs can't control the cost.
Higher operating costs, Mr. Cannonier notes, normally causes businesses to look to one area to cut costs.
Invariably, they're going to cut back on their labor costs. That affects Bermudians finding jobs and maintaining a standard of living in Bermuda. And this government seems to believe that just increasing fees on the average Bermudian by a little bit here and a little bit there is not going to hurt. But if you add it all up, you're making Bermuda once again unaffordable by the regular Joe Blow on the street, by the regular entrepreneur who's just trying to survive. We cannot continue to say, as I hear from this government, oh, well, with the land tax fees for the low tier, it's only going to be 83 cents a day. Well, they can't afford it now.
Mr. Cannonier worries that increased taxes will only serve to discourage entrepreneurs from starting a business and cause already struggling businesses to call it quits altogether.
You're seeing them happen already. You're seeing businesses go out of business. That means Bermudians losing their jobs. That's my concern, and I'm really concerned for 2019 as we see these increased fees. It's not going to work.
You fear Bermuda will eventually become one of those places that are just overtaxed, sort of like in the UK?
We're already there. Listen, if we know that we only have a certain pool of people here, and we're having challenges getting more people here, the way to do it is to lower the taxes.
Another aspect of the bill was a more streamlined process for anyone interested in starting a liquor license business.
They would be looking to ensure that anyone has an entrepreneurial idea that involves liquor, they can get their license much easier. The challenge always is, what is the value proposition when it comes to the cost of liquor and the liquor license?
During the debate, the Premier, David Burt, commented that the fees had not been raised in a very long time and that the fee hikes will not apply to members' clubs or sports clubs. MPs on both sides were unanimous in agreeing that the legislation would ultimately streamline the process for obtaining a liquor license. Tarai Trott reporting for Bermuda Broadcasting News.